sir, this is my laboratory output for laboratory examination output in laboratory 4. So this is the guide, the manual for laboratory examination, and this is the design, the guide design for Android calculator application. We're gonna perform this using Android Studio. So this is the activity main, the XML code of my calculator application. And this is an XML file that describe the layout of an Android application on screen. So the code starts with the XML declaration and followed by relative layout tag, which serves as the container for all the views in the layout. So the relative layout has several attributes, including the layout width, the layout height, which are set to match parent, meaning the layout will fill the entire screen. So the tool's context attribute is used to specify the name of the activity that will use this layout. So inside the relative layout, there are several views, including edit text and several buttons. So the edit text has an ID of result ID here, result ID. So and it is used to display the result of calculations. And it has several attributes, including the text alignment, the padding, the text size, and background, which are used to style the view. So the buttons have IDs and various attributes, including the layout width, the layout height, text size, the text color, the background tint, and the on-click. These attributes are used to specify the size, the appearance, the behavior of each button. So the on-click attribute specifies the method that will be called when the button is clicked. So the layout also, the layout is this is designed to resemble a calculator with buttons for digits and arithmetic operations. So the buttons are arranged in rows and columns using the layout below, and here the layout below and the layout to right of attributes. So the layout margin start and layout margin end attributes are used to add space between the buttons. So overall, this code is for simple calculator interface. So let's proceed to the Java code. Before that, I'm gonna show you, this is the XML file. So for colors, so these are all the colors that I've been utilized on this application. And this string is what you're going to see at the top of the phone once I start or once I run the code. So lab exam dash calculator. So let's proceed to the main activity. Java. So this is the Java code. So the first few lines import necessary libraries and define the package name. So the main activity class extends up compat activity and contains a number of class level variables, including the str, it is a string variable that is used to store the current input of the calculator. So the OP is a character variable used to store the current operation being performed. The I is an integer variable used as a counter, while the num is an integer variable that is used to store the current result of the calculator, and the num temp is an integer variable also that is used to store the previous result of the calculator. So the show result is an edit text object that is used to display the current result of the calculator. So in the onCreate method, initializes the activity and sets the content view to the XML layout um, file activity underscore main XML here. So it also initializes the show result edit text object. So the next several methods, such as the btn0 click, the btn1 click, btn2 click, and etc. are event handlers for the number buttons on the calculator. So this method each call the insert method to add the corresponding digit to the current input string. So here the next four methods, such as the btn plus click, btn minus click, btn divide click, and btn multi-click are event handlers for the operation buttons on the calculator. So these methods call the perform method to store the current input and operation. So the btn equal click method is an event handler for the equals button on the calculator. So it calls the calculate method to perform the stored operation and display the result. So the btn clear click method is an event handler also for the clear button on the calculator. So it calls naman the reset method to clear the input and result. So the reset, the insert, and the perform and calculate methods are private helper methods used by the other event handlers. So the reset methods or the reset method resets all the variables and clears the edit text field. So the insert method appends a digit to the input string and updates the num variable. So the perform method stores the current input and operation. The calculate method performs the stored operation and updates the num variable. So these codes defines a simple calculator application um, that allows users to perform basic arithmetic operations on their Android devices. So it demonstrates basic event handling and user interface design in Android. So let's now so I'm gonna show you the design of this. This is the design of the basic calculator. Now I'm gonna run this code. So here is the a minute. So for addition, let's start with this is the string that I was talking about earlier that will be shown once I run the code. So let's start with addition first. So 65 plus 3 is 68. With subtraction, 79 minus 45 is 34. Let's start, let's try the negative output. So 79 minus 85 is negative 6. So 45, the multiplication times 3 is 135. Then 158 divided 4 is equals to 39. And then clear. That's it for my laboratory examination.